what is periodization, or some people call it like a training cycle? What is it, and how does it work? So as an athlete, you go through various times of the year where you're either in a competition, you're in an off season, or you're even like in a preseason. So from a training standpoint and how you prepare your body during those different points of the year, they're all different in their own specific ways, and they all have different purposes. Hence, periodization. So we'll just kind of like look at it from like a calendar perspective. So we'll just kind of use football players as being the primary example. So right now, a lot of football players are in season. So their training loads are going to be very, very low, and the type of volume that they're doing is very low, but the intensity would probably stay high. And the reason is because you want to maintain everything you built in the off season without inducing fatigue, which is usually caused by high volumes. And what I mean by high volumes is lots of sets, lots of reps, right? Intensity is more like I guess you could say like the effort. That's easier way to explain it to those who don't know. Think about if you're doing like a 3 reps on a back squat or a hang clean, right? That's going to be a little bit more intense versus something that's about 8 reps or 5 to 8 reps, so on and so forth. But anyway, so when you're in season, the volume is going to be low and the intensity is going to remain high. Then you get into like your post season, off season, whatever. And that is typically where, you peel back all the layers and you think, all right, where do I need to improve? If you're in a team setting, a lot of times you're going to focus more on like hypertrophy, which is the building of muscle cells. And therefore you just add more like size to your body as an athlete. So a lot of times teams will go for that in the off season, which would be in the winter time. And then we kind of transition throughout that off season, depending on how long it is, right? So yeah, you might be focusing on more of like muscle size and putting on body armor and all that good stuff in the earlier part of the off season. But then as we get closer to the actual competition season, you start to introduce more and more specific types of loading. Are you trying to get faster? Are you trying to get more explosive? Are you trying to improve your change of direction? What specifically are you working on? And that is why periodization is important.